Hole in one. What is golf? Why is golf a thing? Like, I don't think golf is a sport. I mean, I'm not a sport aficionado, obviously, but I feel like it's a hobby. How can you tell me that there's like 18 holes or whatever, and you're here and you finish all the way at the end of the golf course and you're going to know where the ball is going to land every time? That's a guesstimate. At least the first 9 holes have to be a guesstimate. Like, let me just get it over there. Like, why can't you just start, I don't know, on the third to last hole? Why do you start so far ahead? Couldn't you just throw the ball? Because you're just guessing anyway. You just get it, and you're like, okay, it's gonna be over there. There's no way you're gonna swing and then it's gonna hit right in that area. You just go, there it goes. All right, let's walk over there. How do you become better at golf if you're just going, it's over there? And then you walk all the way over there and you go, okay, we're at the next one. We got to get it somewhere over there. And then you walk all the way over to the other one. Okay, we narrowed it down. We're getting a little bit closer. It's going to be, but you see people like touching the wind and kneeling down, engaging it. And they're like, you're not a sharpshooter. You're hitting a ball with a stick. If you're playing baseball, you can see it. Everything is in one diamond. You can see everything that's happening. If you're playing football, it either goes over there or it goes over there. If you're on this team or that team, like it's that. But I don't know. Like I feel like I could play golf. I could play my own type of golf with a makeup compact and a hairbrush. And I could just hit it on the ground and see which trash can it falls in. Isn't that the same theory? Is pickleball kind of like golf and tennis together? Or is that different? What is pickleball? Why are people playing pickleball? I've never even seen pickleball. I don't even know what goes into pickleball. But when I hear people talk about pickleball, I always think it's probably people who are like, I'm just having a reason to go do something and then have a Chardonnay after. That's what pickleball gives me. Pickleball gives me, I feel like at least it admits what golf doesn't want to admit. Does that make sense? Like, I feel like pickleball is like, no, we're just going, not even to create community, but probably just to commiserate, to talk and then let's go have a drink afterwards. But golf are like, well, I really want to have a pot belly, but call myself an athlete. I really want to do the minimum, but be like, I'm super athletic. And this is not to say you can't be athletic and have a pot belly or whatever. I'm nobody's personal trainer, so I'm not shaming anybody for any type of body. But what I'm saying is, call it what it is. It's a hobby and you like it. The hardest part of that sport hobby is ordering an Arnold Palmer. And Arnold Palmer is so good. I love an Arnold. That's the best thing that's ever come out of the golf industry or community is an Arnold Palmer drink. Half iced tea, half lemonade. So good. An Arnold Palmer. But sometimes it's hard to say because you'll be at a restaurant. You're like, can I get an Arnold Palmer? Can I get an Arnold Palmer? I've seen people do that. Can I get an Arnold Palmer? See, I'm somebody who stumbles over my words a lot because I have a lot to say. Even though I don't say much, I just have a lot of words to try to get out. And I'll stumble over it. Hello, may I please have an Arnold Palmer? If I was a golfer, I would want my caddy to be catty. You know what I'm saying? I would want like my caddy to be like a cheerleader who is also somebody who knows what I want to drink, who is somebody who also knows that nobody else gets in that golf cart. I don't want a bunch of people in the golf cart. And I want my caddy to know we're laying down the law. We operate a certain way. The rest of you can walk. We're going this way. I want it to be like my homegirl. I want it to be like somebody who knows and keeps their eyes on everyone and everything. How many pars is a hole? Like, I don't know. I thought par, like when they say par four, I thought that was like parkour. Like, is that's not the same thing? Parkour, hardcore. How many holes? If my hole had a certain amount of pars, that would be like how many tries do you get, right? And we're not talking about 1 minute, man. I don't want that. I want it to work. You know what I mean? I want you to get it in there and I want to have a good time. So I do want you to, you know, I don't want you to just slide that ball in. I want you to work it in. I want to see it coming. You know what I mean? I want to feel the whole experience. And I feel like as you're doing that, like that's the skill. The skill is not throwing it like a hot dog down a hallway, because that's what golf is for the most part. You're just, but once you get closer, that's when you really start working it. That's when we really start feeling it. That's when we really start understanding your trajectory. How do you work that hole, right? Because the hole is small and the ball is just big enough to fit in there. So you have to really be able to slide that shit in there. And I want to feel it. You know what I mean? If somebody got their one in my hole, it would be like, it would feel like that. It would be like, I'm Goonin. Hole in one. And then I would want a cool beverage, like an Arnold Palmer. Mm. Hello. Happy Halloween. There's no government anymore. The government has shut down. Oh, really? How did you find that out? I didn't think the government was ever even open. Oh, happy Halloween. Oh. Hole in one. How is that golf? How is that a sport? You tell me. Do you want to see me take a break? Because I think you want to see me take a break.